Okay, now back to this. This is gonna be. I've stopped counting episodes at this point. This is gonna be whatever episode that might be the last episode. I kept saying that, but I actually think it's gonna be the case this time because I'm back from my gamer break slash nap, and I thought about what moveset to more or less will probably work the best against majority of the Elite Four, as far as what I need to do, what Boney needs to do in order to beat them. So, I think Surf is just good stab damage if I just need to hit something hard. Bulldoze will allow me to lower a faster opponent's speed, and there aren't many flying type Pokemon to really worry about, so that'll go through in most cases. Grass Knot is just for odd water ground types that I just need to hit super effectively that don't have Rindo berries, which is only one. And I think that's about it. And Substitute I think is the best move I can be using, because a Substitute can send me down to Torrent range whenever I really want to. I guess if I really want to be super sweaty, I guess I can use a Patea Berry. I don't think they have one, or they don't. I don't. First and foremost, words. First and foremost, I don't have a Patea Berry. I believe I don't, at least. I haven't checked. And even if I did, yeah, Patea Berry would probably be the best, but it's a one-time use item. I guess I can use that against Cynthia, but still, if I get down to Patea Berry range, then I'm really asking for trouble at that point. The Substitute is mostly there to like absorb damage so I can get rid of a specific target, while going for substituting down into Torrent range is like a last-ditch effort in order to just do a ton of damage to opponent, and that's something I really want to rely on. Because since Boney is the only Pokemon, I have to be more flexible with what I'm trying to actually accomplish with him. I can't just put everything into a singular all or nothing strategy. So I'll probably end up just using Mystic Water for like the majority of the battles, except for maybe the Cynthia battle and the Flint battle. The only other problem I could think of is probably the Lucian battle. But even... Is Lucien or Lucian? It's something like... It's one of either of those two. The only thing I could think of probably doing with him is like doing the Razor Claw, Shadow Claw technique, but that's his own problem. Well, that's his own situation. That might work out, but he didn't KO the Mr. Mime last time. The Super Shadow Claw didn't hit KO the Mr. Mime, so the Mr. Mime must have max defense EVs and IVs to absorb that. And Substitute, nah. Well, I don't really think there's anything that... What's his name? I don't think there's anything that Lucian has that outspeed me that I need to really worry about, outside of maybe Alakazam. But from what I've seen, it doesn't have Focus Blast, so it's like not really something I really need to super worry about. And even in this fight, if for some reason this Dustox survives with Surf, I can substitute right afterwards and stall for time so the light screen goes away, so I can right afterwards KO the... What's his name again? The Heracross. once the light screen is down. But I don't think it's going to be necessary for the time being. Yeah. Boney has grown in strength. He's like low 84 right now. Like I said, I don't want to be like... I would prefer not to go all the way to level 100 in order to beat this challenge, but dang. I guess if I... The way I say this, if I had gotten to this trial and error moveset earlier, maybe I could have beaten this far quicker, but you know, when you're like in the thick of it, just trying to put things on the spot, it's kind of hard to see what you really need to do. Like, what is in fact the strategy you should be using in order to get past whatever weirdness your opponent has going on. Yeah, Boney's just so strong that Surfs, Mystic Water Surfs, are just KOing Pokemon without much resistance. But I'm gonna have to worry about either, so I just thought about that. Drapion still faster. That's a crit. So a crit Earthquake does around like 10% of Boney's health from Drapion. All I did was press A, man. All I did was press A. It's like, I like the double team strat, but it's kind of too inconsistent. Because I get hit, and maybe I get hit again. I get hit with a strong ground type move. Well, it hasn't yet to not work, but it just takes a while to set up, and I think Substitute is just an easier way to enforce the dodging, the pseudo dodging mechanic that I'm trying to enforce upon that Infernape. I'm going to be level 85 by the time I reach that Infernape again, but that doesn't really matter. I just need to try and avoid the damage more than anything. Bulldoze. Oh, that's a crit. It's like, I think there's a lot of damage. Just bulldoze on this thing. Now that's a crit. That makes sense. Oh, still faster. That's +1. So, either this golem is like jolly or something. Which it might be, because it does just fold. Like jolly, max attack, max speed. Because golems are just like naturally slow. And even at +1, if it's like uninvested, it should still be slower than Bony. It's +2, I can see it. But +1, not really. And here we go. I think it should work out, even without me changing items. Reason being that I think Bulldoze should allow me to lower the Lopunny speed. As long as I get the substitute up, I don't have to worry about the getting high jump kicked. And then I can set up the... And then I can just bulldoze it, then move into a surf right afterwards and KO it. That's okay, but it's just you can hypnosis again, but I guess I have to go through the... Yep, still hit it again. We're back to square one. Well, he's switch. I don't think this thing has baton pass. The worst thing that can happen is it crits. In with America. That's a crap. Oh. Pony's just faster than this thing now. Naturally faster. Just leveling up now. Now I don't have to worry about potentially... I'm just gonna sub again. I guess I could probably just sub against Driftloon and see what happens, but oh, yeah. That worked out. Because this was somewhat dangerous, what I just did. I got 6 surfs left, so I'm gonna just throw out a bulldoze. I think Bonnie is in torrent range anyways, so. I also don't know what this Lopunny's other moves are. I think I can keep this momentum going all the way to the Infernape. I think the worst thing that can happen is now that I'm all the way down to 65 HP, if the Infernape hits me with like a if it close combats into a Mach Punch, I might just lose to that, I think. I guess the best case scenario is he full restores his Infernape. Well, I can bulldoze into Surf, but he can still Mach Punch right afterwards, though. After he breaks the substitute. So I think Surf and hoping Surf and then Surf and then try and get my opponent to no. Let me just bulldoze. Yeah, I think it's the same anyways. I think this is just crit on this is a situation in which Aqua Jet would be like critical. I don't even think I can use another stuff. No, I used Restore, it didn't matter anyways. Now I got Flint down. Basically use his own like enemy pathing against him. Him and his wanting to use his full restore on his Infernape after it's been sent down to 1 HP, instead of him just going for the Mach Punch, which will likely have won in the game. And what to do here? I do wonder if, like, should I actually have healed Boney? If, well, I guess Alakazam could have did damage, but I think it only has like Psychic or something. I could have just, you know, absorb the Psychic, then surf it away. Hold on, let me PP out. Max Elixir. Do I have anything like in between or something. Hmm. Do I need to do anything else in particular here? I could change Bulldoze out or something. That is a thing that can be done. Flash Cannon will likely KO the Mr. Mime immediately, but I guess the only thing to really the most important thing to worry about is in fact the Metachan. But I think with Substitute I don't really need to worry about it as much as I think I do. I guess if anything I can probably get rid of the Grass Knot and put something else there for right now. Because it's not going to be useful in this fight. Flash Cannon to get rid of the Mr. Mime immediately, so I don't have to worry about my opponent. So I have to worry about Lucian setting up Light Screen at any point. Then Bulldoze and take out everything else in quick succession. How many Grass Nuts have I? Have 2 left. I guess if this is going to be my last time doing this, then it should work out. Yep. Here we go. Bonnie is like I think Bonnie's base speed is like 65 and like Metachan's is 70, but Bonnie's like way over leveled, so that doesn't even play a real factor. Yeah, one hit KO. Or if worst comes to worst, I guess I can just keep substituting until it misses, or I go down to 75%, then just hit it with a superpowered Surf. Yeah, hit all three. I guess the alternative strategy was to probably use like double team to make it very inaccurate and make it and cause it to crash or use protect. Well, this worked out. I'm mostly talking in the case of security. In the case of like outright security of like making sure that my HP doesn't get too low. So I don't have to risk it. But seeing that Pony's HP only went down to like above half, Pony might be able to make another substitute. But okay, just think Shockwave. It might be KO. Yet to KO. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, no, so close. It's so far. Only have one more grass now to swallow. I didn't really... Did I use bulldoze in that one? No, I used substitute a bunch. Then I just... I'm out of... Oof. Okay. Okay. I am out of ethers. Kinda needed those. I'm gonna reset. I need those ethers to make it through that and like keep the surf. So I have to jettison the... I'm gonna have to jettison the EXP and things of that sort because it doesn't really matter anyways. What matters is like having the ethers to get through that whole situation. Wait, did I just save? I think I saved. I might be right back there, aren't I? Dang it. I tried to save scum to get those ethers back, but dang it. Oh, I got the elixir. Okay. Okay. So, all things being equal, I just have to get back to where I was. Oh, I still have Ice Beam on here. As far as Lucian's concerned, at least I guess I can't just flash cannon him. I'm guessing gonna, like, I can't just straight up flash cannon that guy. I'm gonna need to set up double teams and make him crash on the meta channel. Because I'm gonna need to have, because Bunny's gonna need to have HP left to survive a shockwave, or whatever that Alakazam wants to do to him. Or, Yeah, I think Protect is like the best case scenario, isn't it? Protect. I guess I could Flash Cannon. I can Flash Cannon, switch out Substitute for Protect, make the Medicham crash, follow up with the Surf, and maintain my HP. And then just switch Protect out for Substitute, or yeah, Substitute inside of the Cynthia fight, if I really want to do that, or run another, or do full-on rainbow coverage in that fight. At this point, I think it's just damage rolls. I guess if I didn't want to take the damage, I could just, you know, set up right here. Take the damage from the Drapion Earthquake. I can set up right here. Because Vesper Queen's basically already KO'd. But I'm gonna take the damage at any... Right, did I buy the 4 stars? No, I only have 1 4-star in here. Okay. I don't have much in the way of HP restoring items. Well, I don't really need the... I do not need the Mystic Water inside the Bertha fight, so... Everything being equal, I can just put the Shell Bell on during that battle and try and regain my... try and keep my HP up during that fight. So I'm a sub right now, so I don't take the Earthquake damage from the Drapion when it comes out. And it wastes a turn. But I started finding Bertha. And we put on the Shell Bell. I think I used all the normal potions as well. I guess I could. I think Oran Berry is going to just be... given to your Pokemon and used for as a like a HP restoring item, but I'm unsure about that. this should be decent enough. So I think, if I remember correctly, this Quagsire has Earthquake, so even if I, you know, substitute it, it would just break the sub right afterwards. Well, it does. But I guess it doesn't matter really, does it? Because even the rock polish, it apparently is fast enough that even under rock polish, you can speed me the next turn. I guess if anything, it just stops her from using the. Maybe I should have just grass knotted because she would have just used the full restore. Oh, never mind. Guess I get to keep my HP on. My choke team equals golem equals my choke team. Golem equals yes. It's kind of, I just noticed like throughout this whole entire playthrough, it's just like Boney's just like slowly become just a ninja Empoleon, like Emperor Penguin Ninja Empoleon. And like just the way he has to play, like using substitutes, protecting, and just like I guess if he had Aqua Jet, it would become somewhat more ninja-like. I assume this circle will KO the Wish Catch without the Mystic Water, but yeah, okay. Okay, so it's not Clean Sweep. Cool, guys. I assume that Boney will still be faster than the... I assume Boney will still be faster than the Paladon, so I guess this doesn't really matter that much. I guess they'll give me some more HP back since I wasn't able to cleanly KO this thing without the Mystic Water. Okay, still faster. Good. Now, I guess I could have just gone back and bought some 4 stores, because I guess at this point, I'm gonna have to keep using the Shell Bell or something. Or keep Bonnie's HP high until I reach Cynthia. That's like 2 battles after this. I'm gonna deal with Flint. I think Mystic Water is necessary for Flint, frankly speaking. Mainly due to the... What's that Pokemon name again? The Lopunny. Like, up against Lucian / Lucius. The only thing I need to worry about is getting hit by a high jump kick and maybe like taking too much damage from the Shockwave or Thunderbolt from Girafarig. And at this point, Pony outspeeds Draft Rig, and if he has enough, if he has a certain range, he can absorb a shockwave pretty well. It went straight for the flame charge. I guess it's gonna be easy. Bunny should outspeed this, not Bunny, but I think it would be 2-hit KO from the Surf, so full dose is still better. High jump kicked, and it hit. Could sub again right here. Or I can go for the Surf. I'm gonna Surf. I guess my best case scenario, it went for Miracle. Thinking they can absorb the hit, and I get a free sub. How many Surfs do I have left? I'm gonna stop. Stop. See what it does. I'm guessing it's gonna go for the minimize or something. No, Dawn Pass immediately. Oh, so free sub. It might try. Oh, I see what it's going to try and do. Gonna break this up and probably switch or something. Back into. But does Mach Punch KO from this range? I have 2 Surfs left right now, so I'm just gonna throw it out there. Okay. can go for the Mock Punch. Okay. Okay. Made it through that. I'm not gonna enforce door, but I will max elixir. Change. Where's protect? Change. Oh. Substitute to protect. And I think it should be grass knot. It should be changed to flash cannon to get rid of the Mr. Mine. And I'll run the shell bell in order to try and get some HP back so I don't have to use it until right before the Cynthia fight. Come. Back to the machine. Lucian. I think it's Lucian. I think this is pronounced Lucian. Absorb their HP ability. I don't know, but I do think that what's his name? Metachamp survives the surf. I think it's that bulky that it can survive like a decent and neutral surf like that. Okay, now to the next Pokemon. Trapper. Okay, so I guess Trapper has Thunderbolt, right? I assume that this will KO. No, it doesn't. So I'm gonna take the damage. Oh, Light Spring. Okay. That's not that bad. And we'll just throw out the Bulldoze, huh? gonna surf. It's gonna be half. Damage gonna be half, so it might still KO. No, it doesn't KO. Trick room. That could be a boon to some degree. It's this Pokemon and it's Bronzong. And then, oh, okay, it got back to full HP. Did he waste my Protect turn? Oh, no, I guess I can still use it because it failed. Probably gonna go for no light screen now. Yeah. Keep using Bulldoze on it. If it did switch into Bronzong, it would be because the Bronzong had Levitate. So I assume that Bronzong doesn't have Levitate. So it's to be seen what happens next. He went for Alakazam. Alakazam has Shockwave, but not Thunderbolt. And the light screen is still up right at the point in time. Light screen is still up. Can Boney outspeed a -1 Alakazam is the real question. I could Protect here and try and see if, like... I'm just gonna go for it. Yeah, he outspeeds. Light screen is falling off. And I don't think Bronzong can hit KO Boney, so unless like it crits or something, but still I don't think if Drapion doesn't KO if Drapion doesn't do that much damage on a crit, I don't think Bronzong can. So I think I'm mostly safe here. Even if it tricks rooms into Earthquake, it's just not gonna do that much. Even if it did do a decent amount, I think Boney would like survive and then go into torrent mode and just KO it anyways. Yeah. Glitched a little bit. Oh, whatever. Yep. Beat Lucian. No to Cynthia. I think this is going to be my third attempt at Cynthia now. Before I start fighting her and whatnot, I have to go over what's going to be my generalized strategy. For a store, first and foremost. I need to go do something for a second. And I'm back. Now to go over the strategy. So, I'm thinking Mystic Order maybe? Possibly. But, against Lucario, I think... I don't think I have Grass Knot equipped. I think I need to have that equipped. I don't think I have Grass Knot in one of the move slots. I think I'm gonna need that for... I'm definitely gonna need that for... the Gastrodon. I want to say just go Ice Beam, but you know... I don't think that's a winning strategy, ultimately. I think it's just better to go out on high base power. So I can catch more things. Well, before I started this, my thought was the general strategy of like, how to describe it? Substitute. Where is substitute at? Or here. Sub into sub dodge. A sub dodge into how would that go though? How would the Lucario in matchup go? Because I think Lucario is faster than me naturally. You can just hit Boney with Aura Sphere. It probably won't KO, but it will break sub. And then Boney would be, well, then I can bulldoze, but right afterwards, I can bulldoze and then another sub, bulldoze another sub, but I would still be open to getting revenge KO'd by Garchomp afterwards. So I don't think that's a winning strategy. And Cynthia doesn't really let her Pokemon open enough for me to just consistently steal HP from them. I saw it from like Gastrodon, which I can just yoink out, yoink, without much effort. So, the last time I fought her, and I used Surf on the... Last time I fought her when I used Surf on her... I think that is the case. I think I am going to have to just do the substitute at the right situation. Sub in the right spot. I think yeah, this was. Sub in the right situation. like right before the Lucario comes out. Hit the Lucario with the Bulldoze, then hit it again. Hit it twice with the Bulldoze, and keep the Shuka Berry and equip and give Boney the Shuka Berry so it can survive an Earthquake from the Garchomp, then Surf, retaliate with a Surf. Retaliate with Surf on the rest of our Pokemon. I think that should be able to win me the game. The only problem I think is she probably might have I think she has Roserade. I think that's like... Roserade has good special defense, and Bulldoze. I guess the same thing could happen. Like, I guess I could do the same strategy without Bulldoze, but with Surf. And with Surf Mystic Water. I think that can work out, and I could just use Ice Beam. I can have Ice Beam as like a backup plan or something. To KO the whatever other Pokemon she might have. Because I think she has like there's potentially 2 Pokemon she has that are weak against Ice-type moves. That's Roserade, and that's Garchomp, and Togekiss. But I am unsure about all that. I think she definitely has a Roserade. Where is that? Shuka Berry. But I guess if I'm thinking about my entirety of my moveset, I guess recovering HP from my opponents is a good idea. Ultimately, if I can just keep the if I can in fact keep the what's that called again? Substitute up. But what's a good spot to even put the sub up? I guess when I start off with Surf, I can Surf on the Spiritomb, Surf the Spiritomb. All times I fought her, she has switched out the Spiritomb right after I Surfed it into the Gastrodon. When that happens, I will go for the Substitute. Surf, Substitute. Surf, Substitute, and then right after that, Surf, Sub, Grass Knot, get some HP back, and then she'll probably go into the Lucario or Garchomp, either one. Then then I can Surf or Ice Beam, whatever I have there. Surf or Ice Beam, huh? But it's naturally faster than Boney. Even I did all that and kept the sub up, it's naturally faster than Boney, and they'll likely continue to try and put up pressure upon him. with Aura Spheres. So, still a non-starter as far as keeping HP high and things of that sort. This is interesting. I guess I could not. I guess I could potentially just not run Grass Knot and try and work something out against the Gastrodon. I don't think that's gonna work though, because I think it's like I think Gastrodon's gonna be like a 2-hit KO with a Ice Beam or something. Guess I could just run the Icicle Plate then. Try and get more damage on it. Cut Swords Dance into Bulldoze. But, you know, I don't think it's a good idea either. I guess one of my problems is, I guess, that Pony doesn't like to take hits, and I'm trying to build up a strategy in which Pony should take a specific hit. I think that Mystic Water can KO the Lucario in one hit. Mystic Water Surf can KO the Lucario in one hit, but right afterwards, it's faster, I'll lose this up, and you can just revenge KO me afterwards. I guess I could go for Torrent. If I really want to do this, I could just like Ghost Torrent, Ice Beam. Sub down to Torrent, then Ice Beam the. But I would still be in a bad situation right afterwards, because I would lose the sub and then be in a bad situation with low HP. And no real way to get around that. I'm gonna try this. Maybe it's something I'm not seeing. I think this can work, but there might be something I'm not seeing. I probably should just put the ice beam. But I guess worst comes to worst, I absorb the earthquake from the Garchomp earthquake. Then retaliate with a superpowered surf. Then I have to worry about the rest of her team. Oh, that's a one-hit kill. I guess I don't have time to actually put up a sub or do any weirdness. Gosh, we're going there. Force will do damage, but I think it'll KO. But I think it's just best to just go for bulldoze at this point. Nice and fun. Okay, she let me off. She let me off easy. I guess the worst thing could be like vacuum load, but still, it's like the same amount of damage as a horse here, but at +2. Rose right there. Hold down this. It's naturally faster. Not at that range, she'll probably end up breaking this up. She can switch. I'm gonna surf right here just in case she decides to switch or something. No. Guess I could have sewed right there. I think no matter what, still get KO'd by the earthquake. Oh. I guess Boney's tired of fighting Cynthia. Boney's afraid, tired of fighting Cynthia. I'm just like, no, I dodge. Just like, okay, you get hit by you get hit by energy ball. Boney said, I dodge. Cynthia said, I use full restore. what this next Pokemon is then. Milotic. So I can probably... I can sub right here and see what it does. I don't think it has anything super effective. The item was useless in the situation so far. How many of those can you take though? Yeah, Mr. Part would have done more damage, but it still wouldn't be enough. Burn damage. So she's gonna save Garchomp for last, apparently. Determines how big Milotic is as far as a Pokemon from grass, not damage to me anything. Oh, there we go. I guess I just won. I guess I won. Okay. So it don't matter. In the end, it didn't really even matter. It was all about moveset. It was all about the moveset. And getting lucky crits. I can't remember the last time I've had this much fun or something like that. Don't think it gets dual chop. It would win if it had dual chop. Okay, it just went to Source Stance. I don't know. I guess she just wants to lose now. She's like, I can't. You got too much damage on you. I just lose. Oh, does that thing have a... Did it... I won't let this end. This was just too much fun. Like, what? Did that thing just do the power of friendship? Only we can use the power of friendship, lady. Cause me and Boney are best of besties. You should know this. No, power of friendship. Let me go. No, Cynthia says 4-star. Like, power of friendship. Power of friendship, 4-star. Oh no. Oh no. Boney, KO this thing. I think it's just like the damage range. The damage range is just not enough for Boney to KO it, like, outright. But with that damage range, it could have just like double EQ'd and KO'd Boney. If any, out of anything, it just say double EQ'd and won. But I guess Cynthia, just like Flint, has weird AI pathing that just allowed for this. And just now, you became the most powerful trainer, the most powerful of all trainers. You are now the newest champion. I missed the beginning of my first speech, man. I'm sorry. That was excellent. Truly an outstanding battle. You gave the support your Pokemon needed to maximize their power and guided them with certainty to secure victory. You have both passion and calculated coolness. Coolness. Yes, I am very cool. Together, you and your Pokemon can overcome any challenge that may come your way. Those are the impressions I got from our battle. I'm glad I could take part in the crowning of the Sinnoh's newest champion. Now then, step onto the lift. thought could move. Through my head is the Hall of Fame. Dawn, your last battle was splendid. Oh, hello, Professor Ron. A child I enlisted for my Pokédex project has come this far. It's only natural that I come to witness their crowning achievement. Dawn, I should call you a child anymore. You've grown into a real champion. Professor, you still enjoy the enthusiasm of kids bringing... Professor, you still enjoy the enthusiasm kids bring to your research, don't you? I couldn't get that out right. Step this way, please, Dawn. Professor Ron, I need you over here as well. It's been a long time since we last... it's been a long while since I last entered this room. If the last time you were here was when I became champion, then yes. Then that would be quite a long time ago. Dawn, welcome to the Hall of Fame. Your names will be recorded into the poster over there. What you are leaving are your memories of your adventure so far. It's time to record your names, you and your Pokemon. The names of you and your Pokemon. Remember, your Pokemon are partners that grew with you through your challenges, your challenging battles, your many challenging battles. This machine will make a permanent record of your achievement. Bony. Just bony. Just like, simply bony. That's it. Took $30. Ugh. Pokemon Shining Pearl. Now for the credits. I'm assuming that's the main biking outfit. I think I chose mine to be blue, if that was a choice, but I don't remember. I have to see. I guess I'll check that out, like, right afterwards. That's like the last thing I'll probably do, like, for this whole playthrough. Like, checking the bike outfit. Like, am I canon? The Drifloons. To catch your predators. Yoshiyuki Watanabe. Jinfuka. Oh, I guess that must be an alternate Dawn outfit that I just didn't use. That's the one I used most of the game, just the snowy outfit. Hatsune Miku outfit. That's an okay amount. That's like casual. I guess they didn't show the farm girl outfit. Can I move? No, I'll just make sure. Sometimes in like in credits they just like, oh yeah, you can move. I just noticed like there's no Barry, no Lucas, no Mr. Professor Rowan, like just a lot of Dawn. I guess maybe Cynthia can show up? I don't know. I guess it's not a lot like a whole lot of, you know, extended friendship cast like in the newer games. But I guess Dawn / Brendan plays a decent role inside of the Gen 3 games. There goes the friend group, whatever. Yixia is off in that spread, I think. I guess she's almost home. So, everything being equal, it appears that in that final battle, the Mystic Water was in fact the actual answer. But I get to keep my Shuka Berry, which is, I consider to be a good. I could probably use that in like post-game stuff if I need it. Finn. Now that's done. Now to check if I am canon after whatever post-game side quest presents itself. Because that's what usually happens at the end of when you start up a Pokemon game after you beat the Leaf 4. Dawn! Barry came looking for you a little while ago. I don't know what it's about, but he was shouting about you needing to get on a ship at Snow Point City. You know how impatient he is. He was gone before I could ask. Anyway, how's it going, kid? How's it going, kid? Is your project with Professor Rowan coming along? Alright, just like, well, you beat the Leaf 4, so, but you can also finish the Pokedex, if that's like a thing you want to do. Where you can go. I am number one! Moaning, I am number one! Am I canon? I think I'm canon. I'm either canon to the cutscene or, in fact, very much canon. Oh, now I'm thinking about it. I think it's the bike that gets to change color, not Dawn's outfit that gets to change color. I think that makes the most sense. I have to go back and look at that cutscene and see what color the bike was. Oh, that's the end of this playthrough. Thanks for watching if you were, like, interested in this sort of thing. And then, I guess, it's future notation for me if I want to come back and see what this playthrough was like. Or do anything with it. So, everything being equal. Sayonara. See you in the next playthrough. Me, or whoever's watching those. Well,